Once again, activist lawmaker Justin Pearson is going crazy down in Nashville, Tennessee. But this time, the Tennessee state legislature, they ain't having it.
Tennessee.
Lord, they kicked his ass out of the chamber along with his brother, his family members, his friends, and his kinfolk who came down there to disrupt proceedings.
That angry response from Representative Justin J. Pearson toward a state trooper came just moments after the House approved the new map and as Pearson's brother was being escorted out. Our Raven Copeland has the response from Pearson and the other side of the aisle.
Tense moments playing out in the State House floors gallery as Tennessee lawmakers concluded the special session over redistricting.
Let's remind ourselves that while we're here in this special session.
Mr. Trooper, please clear out that balcony over there. Please clear out the balcony.
The chants of protesters rang out Thursday before the House voted to approve the redrawn Tennessee congressional map, which divides Memphis and Shelby County into 3 districts instead of 1. Minutes after that vote, Representative Justin J. Pearson rushed to the gallery as state troopers apprehended his brother, Keyshawn.
Yeah, so they're trying to call this a bust up. Man, I'm calling this a roundup. I mean, let's be real. Justin Pearson is an activist / agitator who literally refuses to do the job that his constituents have elected him to do and instead chooses to engage in political theater for the entertainment and satisfaction of the state, the national Democrat National Party, and for black folks. Because, you know, us, I'm black. I know the number one thing black people care about is entertainment. And that's entertaining. Him getting in the face of some police officer, some Capitol police officer, some guy who's just doing his damn job and calling him a boy. Yeah, he's sticking it to the white man. You saw that? He called him a boy. That's how we do, a lot of us, right? And it's so damn ignorant because all it does is discredit or disprove the point that you're trying to make. Racism is allowing that dude to disrupt proceedings in the Tennessee state legislature, run to the aid of his brother who's up on the balcony with other agitators disrupting the proceedings, then get in the face of a Tennessee state police officer and absolutely nothing happened to him. I mean, if you look at this right here, I'm going to go back a little bit. Pearson walks right up on this dude. He walks right up on this dude. And if that officer would have dropped his ass where he stood, I would have saw no problem with it. These are the people screaming racism. These are the people telling you that Whitey is out here to get us and lynch us and hang us up in trees while they challenging police officers, yelling in their face, boy, look, boy. While they yelling in their face, probably spit all in that man's face and nobody did anything to him. I mean, let's be real. Somebody lying. Either that they are the most racist group of white people on earth in Tennessee, or you are the most entitled black person on earth down in Tennessee. And I'm believing it's the latter, if you ask me. It doesn't add up. This is absolute nonsense. The Democrat Party is pissed off all over the country because they have lost their hold on the black community. Now, the very racism that they implemented, that they claim to be fighting against, has now been taken from their arsenal. No more reverse racism. No more voting in drawn up districts just based on the color of somebody's skin. All the things they were saying they were fighting to do away with during civil rights, but now have figured out a way to implement in their favor in the years that followed. And Justin Pearson, he probably doesn't even fully understand why he's supposed to be upset. They're just giving him orders, and he's carrying out those orders and making a damn fool out of himself while doing it. Someone who could have been, I believe, could have been highly effective at getting things done for the people of Tennessee. it's a waste. Years and years, his whole term has been wasted getting nothing done but choosing instead to act in his own play, his own political theater circus, in the name of what? I don't even understand what's his goal. What is the point of all this? Nobody can answer that question. Oh, did y'all see this dude push the cop? That's assault on an officer. That's assault on an officer. And then y'all wonder why black folks be acting the way they act with the police. Well, look at the so-called leadership. The so-called leadership is showing them, hey, this is okay. They're not going to say, hey, I'm getting away with this because I'm a state legislator. Look at that. He pushed that officer. And y'all think that that's okay. Y'all think that's okay because racism. Nah, bro. His brother was breaking the law. They're just well, bro ended up getting arrested anyway. The brother ended up getting arrested anyway. His brother broke the law, and he wants to be and Justin is saying, no, my family and me, we're above the law. How dare you try to hold us accountable? And that's the way these gatekeepers are. That's all Justin Pearson is. A damn he's a gatekeeper in training.
U.S. Senator Marsha Blackburn tweeted about the situation, saying in part, quote, Representative Pearson's erratic behavior towards state troopers is unbecoming of any elected officials and shameful. Representative Pearson also took to Facebook as his brother and another woman were arrested.
What Pearson is doing is unbecoming of a damn dog breeder or any grown adult on earth. Like, forget legislator or whatever. Bro, you put your hands on an officer, and you did it trying to protect your brother who's breaking the law. Then you get in his face and yell boy in his face. Like, I'm telling you, it's so true. There's a quote, a slave wants nothing more than a slave to call his own. Slaves don't want freedom, or people who are slaves in their mind. They don't want freedom. They want to put someone in the position to them that they feel that they are or were in to someone else. They want to subjugate somebody else. That's Pearson. He gets in that man's face and say, boy, in his mind in that moment, he was the slave owner and that white man was the slave. And he felt empowered in that moment by doing that. Y'all got to understand there's some deep psychological issues going on with a lot of black folks in America. A lot of us have become so obsessed with the idea of slavery that now we want a slave to call our own. And you can see it in the way we treat like black immigrants, how we try to minimize them and treat them like they're second-class citizens, or some of them ain't citizens at all, but like they're less than us, right? This FBA movement and all this stuff. That ain't nothing but black folks trying to cosplay the white slave owners that, we were subjugated under for so many years in America. How is that equality? How is that freedom? All that is role reversal. And that's what I feel Justin Pearson and these boys is down there trying to do.
Outside the state capitol. Records show Keyshawn Pearson was booked into the Davidson County Jail and released shortly after
As he should have been.
Right now, my brother, Allison, are being arrested by the state troopers because they refused to move when Cameron Sexton said so.
No, because they were breaking the law. They were disrupting the proceedings of the state legislature. And then when they were being escorted out, they refused to comply. They refused to get the hell out in order to leave.
To today's redistricting vote, Representative Pearson released a statement saying in part, quote, it was a political lynching that violated the rights of every Tennessean.
And this is even just the language. It was a political lynching. There was no lynching. There was no lynching. And do you see how you devalue the struggle our ancestors actually went through? You're calling your brother disrupting the state legislature and being asked to leave a lynching. You're comparing that to our people being hung from trees, genitals cut off, and our bodies burned for no reason other than just existing. You're comparing that to your brother breaking the law and being asked to leave the Tennessee state legislature. You screaming in the face of a white man, calling him boy, pushing a state trooper, and nothing happening to you. You're comparing that to that. These guys have no respect for our history as Black people, as Black Americans. They will use any tactic they can to try to tug at your heartstrings or provoke you emotionally. But it's all just disrespect at the end of the day.
Reporting for your news leader, Raven Copeland, WREG News Channel.
Look at this stupid sign. What Memphis do to y'all, man? That's the problem. When the legislature passes the law to get rid of the racist drawing up of districts, the Black people in Memphis, and I know it ain't all of them because a lot of them is happy to have peace and prosperity. But too many Black folks in Memphis look at that like it's the white state legislature making a personal attack against the people of Memphis. But the reality is it's actually removing the racism that makes you safer. What she should be asking is, what are the Black citizens of Memphis doing to each other that's making the redistricting necessary? Why is it just those parts with your folks in them where all the violence and drug use and drug abuse and degeneracy is going on? Oh, white people do it too. There ain't no predominantly white area of Memphis, of Tennessee, that is as violent as Memphis. I bet you $1 million, and I ain't never even been to Tennessee. We know where the violence is happening. We know why the violence is happening. We know why the urban decay is taking place. And now something is finally being done to stop it. Thank you so much for watching this. I appreciate all of you, everything you do for this channel. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Till the next time,